Covers
Okay,
up my
sorry.
feet. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, we have a small group this morning. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. So good to see you all. So we have Michael with us this morning, you guys, from Get Set Up Support. Michael just posted his chat. He's here to assist anybody with any technical issues that you might have, or any problems with your audio or video, just any Zoom questions. You can reach out directly to Michael, directly in the chat. And today's class is a seated core training class. That's what was on my schedule. I hope that's what you're expecting today. So welcome, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we'll get started. Okay, so welcome, everybody. It is Tuesday, December 20th. It's very cold in my neighborhood this morning, but we'll bring the heat as we always do. So today's class will focus on your core, and we'll be doing that class seated. If anybody wants to do it standing up, you're of course welcome to do that, but it is designed, the exercises really are designed to be done seated. So you'll have to be very, very cautious if you choose to try it standing. Please be sure to check with your doctor prior to starting any new exercise program, especially if you have any health conditions, take any medications, or if you're recovering from an accident, an injury, a prolonged illness, or surgery. And if your doctor has given you some specific recommendations limiting or restricting your range of motion, please follow your doctor's recommendations and not anything I show or demonstrate or even challenge you to do during my class today. Very important. Please listen to your body. Become aware of the cues your body gives you. If you feel tired, I want you to take a break. If your muscles feel weak or sore, rest that muscle group. On the other hand, if you have an area of joints that feel painful, please reduce the range of motion or take those movements slower. If you have joints that are painful, red, irritated, hot to the touch, be sure to point that out to your healthcare provider so that they can advise you. Today's Apple Watch setting, for those of you who play along with the Apple Watch, is core training. That's an easy one, right? Core training, open goal. All right. Like I said, it's very chilly in the room this morning. I have my little robe on. Right. Make sure that you have, oh, even the floor is cold. Got to get on the carpet here. Let me stop the share. There we go. Now I can see you guys. Look, I see Kirsten, Sandy, John, Dentemp, Carol, and Lee. Welcome. You guys know you can change your phone. You can change your Zoom name by clicking in the upper right-hand corner of your Zoom square so that your actual nickname or first name is there so that I know who to say hello to. Anyway, enjoy class today. Enjoy your water. Let's get hydrated. I have the lovely Stella with me this morning. Stella has not been feeling well, so we're going to probably have to go visit the doctor today. Shh. All right, can you lie down, sweetheart? Lie down. All right, well, she's gonna stand. You guys stand there and look at me. And lay down. Lay down. All right, let's inhale and reach up. Reach up for the ceiling. Lift your rib cage up out of your tummy. And exhale. Lay down. Let's do that 2 more times. And I want you to really think about that lifting of the rib cage and the separation right here through the front of your mid body right here. Think about the separation. So make space between your lower ribs and your hip bones. Inhale. Think about that space, but relax your shoulders. Don't let your shoulders come up as you're doing this. And exhale. Good girl. And inhale. And exhale. Take your arms forward, lift right up over the head, palms facing forward, and then release and lower your hands down by your hips. Lift up, palms forward, and return one more time. Palms forward, and lower. Hands turning the palms inward towards your hips and lift right up overhead. Tap the back of your hands and then return palms into your hips. 2 more times. Tap the back of your hands and return to your hips. Lift up overhead, tap the back of your hands and return. Good. Let's warm up our neck and shoulders a little bit. Turn your head so your chin is right over the shoulder, trying to look to the side as far as you can. And breathe. Now come through center, facing forward, and take it over to the other side. Nice inhale. And exhale. Feel that stretch right along here. Turn through center, look straight ahead and over to the side. 1 inhale and exhale right here. And exhale. Turn through center, face forward and over to the other side. There you go. Inhale. And exhale. Face forward, head tilt. So the top of the head goes to the side. Back up to the center and over to the other side. Just tilt ear toward the shoulder. Top of the head goes toward the side. Continue facing forward as you take that tilt and feel that stretch. Let's do it 1 more time to each side, and I want you to take an inhale and an exhale in the position. So up to the center, over to the side. Inhale and exhale. Up to the center, over to the side. Inhale and exhale. Good. Shoulder rounds, right around like this. Take it around to the back, up and around to the back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you, gradually lifting your arms, checking the range of motion that you have in your shoulders today. And all the way up and around, up and around. Up and around. And let's reverse directions. Shoulders around to the front. Around to the front. Around to the front. Make it larger, lifting the elbows when you can. And all the way up and around. If you have that range of motion, keep your elbows soft. Around. Last time. Shoulder shrugs. Squeeze the shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And relax. And I want you to reach down along the side of your chair like you're stretching to reach something on both sides without leaning over. Feel the stretch along both sides of your neck as you reach down with your hands. One more time. Squeeze up to the shoulders and press down. Squeeze, press, push, reach. All those wonderful words. Good. Now hands on the tummy. Right here, I want you to spread your fingers from your rib cage to the top of your hips in that general vicinity, kind of around where your belly button is. And we're going to turn to the side. And I want you to be aware as you turn to the side that your pinky and ring finger, which would be on the hip area, stays facing forward while the top three fingers rotate with your upper body. So think of the waist as the cutoff line from turning. Your hip bones stay facing forward, and you're going to rotate your upper body to the side. Keep those elbows open wide. Feel your belly. And then turn through the center and over to the other side. Rotate forward. One more time to each side. And then forward. And over to the other side. And forward. And finally, a little bit of hip movement to see what the flexibility is and range of motion in your hips this morning. So we're going to take our hands right here in front with bent elbows, flat spine. And I want you to just go forward. And here with the elbows like this, maybe you hold a prayer position, that's good too. You can see how far you're going by what the distance is from your elbows to your knees. So with your flat back, where are you able to go forward? Note that position. So as we move forward, come back up. As we continue working on hip flexibility right here, you'll be aware when you have improved. It's always good to have a little bit of a baseline. And we've been doing this for a while, so perhaps you've already improved, but you might not know how much. Last time, go forward with a flat back. Feel that pinching here in your hips as you're sort of compressing, you're folding right here. And then up. Great. Right, I have some notes for this morning to do certain things in a certain order, and we're going to use our ball. Today's affirmation is I am hopeful. I don't even know if I got that far or did I stopped at the Apple Watch setting and didn't go to the next slide. Today's affirmation is I am hopeful. I am hopeful. So let's think about that. Hydrate a little bit. We're going to start with seated deadlifts using the ball if you have one, just your hands if you don't, or perhaps a household item, box of tissues, roll of toilet paper, little stuffed animal, pile of laundry, anything that you can just hold on to. So we're going to start in that forward flex position where we just now did our warm up. We're going to hold the ball right down in front of your shins. I like to rest my forearms right here on my knees as I'm doing that. And we're going to lift for 12. We're going to come right up. And remember, you're squeezing your glutes here to activate this motion. And then go forward. Pull up. Feel those glutes engage. And then go forward. Nice flat back. Don't round over. We'll do that one later. And then lift up. That's number 3. And 4. Lift up for number 5. Good. Here's number 10. And 11 right here, number 11. And go forward. There's number 12. Good. And the next movement that I want to do is tilt backs. So we're going to jump right from glutes to abdominals. Tilt back, scoot forward on your chair, nice flat back, tilt back, tap your shoulder blades on the back edge of the chair and sit right back up for 12. Nice and slow. Try and keep the movement consistent, continuous, a smooth movement. So you're not resting here and you're not resting here as you tap. Keep it moving. 3, 4. I hope you're doing it with me and smile. 5, 6, 6 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And now we're going to do alternating side bends. Each rep will be 1 to the right and 1 to the left. Going to hold the ball right here with elbows open to the side. Open your legs a little bit so you have balance. Holding your hands in this position is going to be challenging. Instead of doing this normal side bend thing, we're holding our arms stationary, driving more intensity into the front mid body, right there in your belly. So here we go. You can lift your elbows if that feels a little better for you. Tilt to the side and right back up. And tilt to the other side and come back up. Concentrate on keeping both of your hips seated in the chair so you can feel them connected to the chair. Here we go. Here's number 2. Number 3. Here's 4. And 5. Here we are on number 6 to the right and left. 6. Now 6 more. Feel that in the obliques. Was number 5. We're counting down. 4 more. 3. 2 more. And here's your last one to the right and left. Good. Now from here, we're going to do good mornings. Good mornings is our forward flexion. Again, we're engaging the glutes. We're going to hold the ball or our hands right here in a stationary position and simply bow forward and come right back up. You want your abs to be nice and tight, transverse abdominals, belly button pulled in to help keep your spine in alignment. Flat back, hinge forward and up, just like a nice little bow. That was number 2. Here's number 3. 4, 6 more, counting down. 6. Good. Lift your diaphragm. Make sure you're breathing. You're breathing at a continuous rate, whatever feels like a natural rhythm for you. 4 more. 3. 2. And last one right here. And those were good mornings. And we're going to come back to these and we're going to repeat this pattern several times through class this morning. The next movement is going to be side twists or side rotation, another way of working the obliques. Lift the elbows. Let's look to the right and forward and left and forward. I want you to feel that clenching in the twist. Number 2. And 3. And you're breathing with me. Smooth, consistent, continuous. Here's number 6, and we're halfway there. Let's do 6 more. 5. 4. 3. 2 more. And here's your last one. Good. And finally, our last move of this little combination are the rollovers, which I introduced last week. Here's where we're going to place the ball in at our belly button, and we're going to curl over, pressing it in, rounding your spine forward, and then extending. It's kind of like you curl and then you uncurl, so you can feel all the muscles along the sides of your spine, the erector spinae muscles, or like I think of them as the filet mignon. Forward and up. Number 2. Three. Be aware if there's any part of your spine that feels tense as you're doing this. If you notice any tension, any areas of discomfort. For me, it's always this area right around the waist. That area does not like to flex and bend. We have 6 more. I'm going to make it work anyway. So I can strengthen the muscles in that area. 4 more. 2 more. And here's your last one. And up. Great. So we had 6 core moves that we're doing, and we're going to come back to them. We just did 12 reps of each of those 6 moves. Now we're going to do some arm work, and then we'll repeat those 6 moves. Turning my chair, face you all. This out of the way. Notes here, facing you. Good. Let's start with that ball right out here in front and just open to the side, open one to each side. Now, as you do this, be very deliberate and conscious. I want you to feel your shoulder blade sliding into your spine. Feel that muscle action. You may also feel it under your arm, in your lats, right here. So pull back. You might feel it a little bit in your trapezius, the muscle that lies along the top of your shoulder. That muscle tends to go into action anytime you're holding your arms up or out to the side. It is really cold in here. Gosh. I should have left my jacket on. I might be wearing long sleeves tomorrow and Thursday. Let's do 6 more. And we'll do some individual arm work. 5. 4 more. 3. 2 more. And here's the last one. Good. Now let's just do one arm. We'll do our typical routine, starting with one side goalpost arm and rotate forward and up for 12 and 11. Sit up nice and tall. You can engage your abdominal muscles while you're working your arms. I hope you know that, and I hope you're remembering to do that. With that elbow high, try not to have your upper arm move. It's just rotating, but as far as maintaining its level position, it should stay right here. 6 more. 6 and 5. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. Turn and extend and bend your arm out and in. Six more. 5. 4. 3. 2. And last one right here. Now push straight up overhead. I turn the ball so my palm is facing forward and up. Just going to go up and down. Activate the shoulder. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. 6 more. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Now rotate in and open. Forward and open. 3. And 4. 5. Keep that upper arm level. 6. 6 more. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one, and open and release. Let's do the same set of exercises on the other side. And I need a little bit more water. We are right here. And we'll start with rotation, forward and up. Keep it gentle. If your arm doesn't have this range of motion, to make a 90-degree arc, then keep it within what is comfortable for you. Forward and up. You got it. 6 more. 4, 3, 2, last 1, and up. Turn that ball facing your head, and now just extend and bend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 more, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and last 1, right here. What's next? Push up overhead. Sit up nice and tall. Don't forget to hold yourself in nice and tight. Transverse abdominals should always be at work. Six more, 6, and 5, 4 more, 3, 2, last 1. Now swinging door, just bring it forward and open as if your arm was on a flat plane like a door and is just swinging open and closed or closed and open. 6 more, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, last 1. Good. Extend and release. Back to the first arm. Let's do some diagonals. Up in the corner, and we're going to maintain a stable, stationary position with your torso. So we're not moving. We're just going to bend the elbow and gently take the arm across the body to the opposite hip. Up and cross. Up and cross. We don't often work the diagonals, and it's another way to examine strength and range of motion in a slightly different direction. Four more. 3, 2, last 1. Same thing for 12, but add a big twist. So reach up and around. I'm turning my body to look up in that corner. And now I'm going to take it down and along the side of my chair. I'm going to twist and reach across right here. Up and across and down. Reach up and twist. Come across and reach down. Feel those obliques working as we do a gentle twist and rotation. Six more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and down and in. Let's do those two moves to the other side. So the first one, as you remember, no twisting. No twisting. Just stationary, stable, face forward. Up in the corner and down to the other hip. Let your arm bend. Do what you need to do to reach and stretch across. Stretch up in the corner. Reach across your body toward the hip. That was number 3. Here's number 4. and 5, 6. 6 more. 6 and 5. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Right here. Now add the twist. Stretch and reach. And across and down. I hope you feel the difference in these 2 moves. Number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's do 6 more. 4 more. 3, 2, and last one, and up. We're going to turn and do our 6 core moves that we started with. The first time through, we did 12 reps. This time, we're going to do 10 reps. Bring these in a little closer because I couldn't quite see them. So those 6 exercises, we start with seated deadlifts. Then we're going to do tilt backs. We're going to do side bends alternating. We're going to do good mornings, side twists, and rollovers. Those are the 6 moves. All right. Let's start with 10 deadlifts. Starting in the forward flexed position with a flat back. Chest is lifted. And here we go. Squeeze those glutes. Forward. Five more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and adjust yourself for tilt backs. Let's try and do them continuously. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, elbow lifted, side bends, here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and up. Good mornings. Holding that ball right here nice and tight in front of you, we're going to just bow forward. 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, side twists. Lift your elbows. Let's go to the side. Other side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And here's your last one, number 10. And rollovers. Press the ball not on your waist, but in at your belly button. And curl over. And then straighten. This can be nice and slow, but try and keep the movement smooth and continuous. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. I'm not done yet. Go lay down. Oh, look, you made a hole in my paper. And that's those 6 exercises. The next section is some leg work. So you can hold the ball here in between your knees. We're going to start with some leg extensions. Then we'll put the ball to the side. Sit up nice and tall. Extend and bend for 12 on one side. Six more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Let's do the other leg for 12. And down. Good. Go ahead and put the ball to the side. Let's just do a little marching for 12, 11, 10. I'm lifting my arms. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now something that I very rarely ever do, elbow to knee. Now they don't have to touch. Remember, it's a goal. 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and last one. And relax. So now we did a little bit of abdominals in with our leg work. We've worked our quadriceps with these leg extensions, and we've worked our hip flexors when we lift and we march. I'm going to add a little bit of challenge for this one today, only if you feel okay with it. We're going to do a slight lift and then extend, bend, and down. Now we're going to combine that hip flexor and the quadriceps. I do recommend pulling on the seat of the chair. So hold on to the seat of the chair, pull it up towards your body. That helps to protect your spine. You don't have to lift very high. So lift, extend, bend, and down. Other leg, extend, bend, and down. We're just going to do 8. This is a new exercise. You may feel this one a little bit more. It is more strenuous. Yep. Lift, extend, bend, and down. Lift, extend, bend, and down. You want to try and keep your back nice and flat, so it's not rounding or doing anything like this as you lift. Here's number 3. Notice I'm not lifting very high. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Last leg move is inner and outer thighs. So we'll take one leg and open it right over the corner of the chair. Keep the other leg facing forward. You're going to take this leg and just lift it gently, tap and open. That way you can work your inner and your outer thigh with those movements. Sit up nice and tall in your chair. If you need to hold on to the seat, you're going to want to hold just behind your hips. Lift and tap and open. We're just doing 8 on each side. 2 and 3. Tighten your tummy. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now bring that leg back, facing forward. Open the other leg to the side. Sit up nice and tall. Lift and tap and open. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. I promised you 8. Now let's do those 6 core exercises one last time. This time, just 8 reps. Are you with me? Have your ball handy. Go ahead and use it. We're starting with deadlifts. Flat back, lean forward, rest your forearms right here on your knees, and let's lift. 8 and 7. Squeeze those glutes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, tilt backs. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, side bends. 4 more. 3, 2, and here's your last one. Good. Good mornings. If you want to add a little bit of intensity to the good mornings on this third round, go ahead and put the ball up here and just bow forward and up. Here's number 4. So we're just doing 4 more. 4, 3, 2, here's your last one. Side twists. Four more to each side. Good. And 3, 2, and here's your last one. And ball in at your tummy, roll over, just curl forward and then extend. Keep your shoulders open. You're curling your spine forward, but not your shoulders inward, okay? There's number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great job. Let's do a little bit of hand work here. I hope you are feeling hopeful today. I'm not going to lie, I'm very worried about Stella, my girl right here, lying next to me, who's been throwing up. So she'll go a couple days without, and then it starts again. So we're kind of in a pattern. She throws up through the night. I don't even know that it's happening until I wake up in the morning and I find it. So I'm alternatingly squeezing my hands one at a time. So as soon as we're finished here, I'll be calling to see what vet can get her in as soon as possible to evaluate this problem. And hopefully, I'm really hopeful that it's not anything serious and we can get it resolved easily. All right, let's do individual finger presses. Pinky, ring finger, tall finger, pointer, and thumb. That's it. Good. Just a couple more. Right. And always remember to do some twisting moves just to be able to work that jar lid, strengthening hands and fingers, strengthen your grip. Good. In both directions and with both hands. Flip it over, twist it one way and then the other. There we go. And it's kind of a lift and twist. If you try to twist and keep it sitting on your hand, it doesn't work as well. And relax. Go ahead and put the ball down. Inhale with me. Fill your lungs. Exhale. Feel hopeful. This is the season of hope. We're hoping for peace and for a better world. I'm hoping for a better day and a great week. Inhale. And exhale. Believe in miracles in everyday life. Anticipate the beauty in your surroundings. Choose joy and love. Inhale. Gather in all of the hope that you can. Exhale, peace. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to come up to the computer screen and see if anybody has any questions or comments. I'll open up the chat, but feel free to turn on your microphones and talk to me. I'm cold, you guys. It is cold. It's 20. Oh, yeah. My computer says it's 33 degrees. I don't believe it. I think it's in the 20s. It was 20 something when I woke up. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Thank you, Lisa, and Sandy, for your thoughts about Stella. Yeah, she's, you know, you never know what the vet is going to cost and what the outcome is going to be. It's a bit, Stella. It's a bit stressful, but look, she's looking good. She's looking fine right now with her head lifted. That looks good. Anyway, does anybody have any thoughts or questions? Oh, Sabiha, I wondered where you were. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you're back. I hope that your second round of COVID was a little bit lighter than the first round. Some people have reported that it not as much. Flat on your back. Oh, honey, well, I'm glad you're here. Keep feeling better. One day at a time. Take it easy and still get lots of rest so that you don't have it another flare.
Really glad to be back.
Good. Well, we're glad you're back. Great to see your smiling face. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and log out, and I'll see you tomorrow, I believe is Let's Get Moving. Hi, Janice. I see you there at the end. Thanks for joining us with your camera on. Yeah, so Let's Get Moving is tomorrow. I will see you then. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.